Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Joseph Brett with Scott Tyndall coming to you live from South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, today featuring the visiting Ashland Grizzlies taking on the South Medford Panthers. We are pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to everybody who's already given that subscribe button a click and tuning in each and every week. Opening game of the season for the South Medford Panthers. They're taking on the visiting Ashland Grizzlies this evening in a non-league matchup. Ashland coming in, the 5A school out of the 2A, or the 5A2 Midwestern League. And the South Medford Panthers, they are the 6A school this evening coming out of the Southwest Conference. Ashland, coached by Sam Osofsky, and the South Medford Panthers on the other side, James Whiteman, head coach of the Panthers. It's opening night. Both teams gonna see what they got. The early look at how the season is gonna shape up for both of these teams. Both of these teams will have a few preseason games before holiday tournaments begin. South Medford taking on the Grizzlies tonight, and then they have Glencoe on the 4th, Crater on the 7th. They are hosting Ida B. Wells December 10th. Then they're at Clackamas and at Nathan Hale all the way up in Washington on December 18th. And then holiday tournaments after that. The 19th, the 20th, the 21st, and then the Red Bluff, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. And on the other side, the Ashland Grizzlies here tonight at South Medford. Then they play North Valley, and then Henley. And then after Henley on the 11th, Phoenix, the 14th, Willamette, and then holiday tournament action for the Grizzlies. It's shaping up to be a fun season. No big worries about any COVID-related issues coming into the season like we had last year. Things mellowing out just a little bit, getting back to normal as much as possible. Just a couple minutes away from the tip-off of this game this evening between the Ashland Grizzlies and the home team, the South Medford Panthers. We'll take a quick break here from a couple of our sponsors, and we will be back with the opening game of the season for both of these teams here from South Medford High School. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. This matchup this evening featuring the visiting Ashland Grizzlies coming in to take on the South Medford Panthers. National anthem just about to
welcome to Dennis Murphy Court.
be played. We'll take a quick break, listen in to the national anthem, and be right back with more South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Take on the Grizzlies from Ashland High School. And now, please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, performed this evening by country music supergroup Ricochet.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now, let's meet the starters for the visiting Ashland Grizzlies. Number 1, Hawthorne Lapierre.
The starters for the Ashland Grizzlies this evening. Number 1, Hawthorne Lapierre.
Number 10, Sean
Number
Thompson.
2, Izzy Golden.
Number 32, Toby Barnes.
Number 10, Sean Thompson.
Shields.
Number 32, Toby Barnes. And number 33, Egan Shields rounds out the starting lineup for the Ashland Grizzlies this evening. And now the starters for your home team, the South Medford Panthers.
6-foot sophomore, number 3, Jackson.
Jackson Whelan, number 3, starter for the Panthers.
6'3" freshman, number 21.
6'3" freshman, number 21, Bowden Howell.
6'1" senior, number 25, Gabe Adams.
Senior Gabe Adams.
6'4" senior, number 32, Titus Bloodshaw.
Senior Titus Bloodshaw.
6'3" senior, number 42, Devin Malcolm.
And rounding out the starting lineup for the South Medford Panthers is senior Devin Malcolm. Again, the Panthers coached this evening by James Whiteman and the Ashland Grizzlies head coach Sam Osofsky. Just a moment away from tip-off here from South Medford High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. It is time for Panther basketball.
The opening game of the season for both of these teams. The whistle sounds. And we are underway here from South Medford High School. Devin Malcolm winning the tip, controlled by Jackson Whelan. Whelan at the top of the key. Whelan comes all the way around and gets the ball back. Gonna kick it back out to Malcolm. And the three is good, and just like that, South Medford opens up 3-0. Out of bounds, ball's gonna stay with the Grizzlies. Ball pressure from the Panthers. Starting out in the man-to-man. Defense already giving the Grizzlies problems. Ball gets inbounded to Toby Barnes. Barnes is going to look inside to the big man. He goes up, and the basket is good for Egan Shields. A 6'10" junior for the Grizzlies. That one no good from Bowden Howell. Panthers get the offensive rebound and will reset the offense. This one last touched by the Grizzlies. Panthers looking inside, trying to find Titus Bloodshaw, but he will be fouled.
Izzy Golden called on the foul.
Izzy Golden called on the foul, his first team foul for the Grizzlies. Big man with another three-point try there, rims in and out. Malcolm getting it done on both ends of the court, hustling back on defense there, gets the deflection. And the ball last touched by Ashland. 3-2, 6:08 to go here in the first quarter from South Medford High School. Opening game of the season, and a foul called on Toby Barnes. It'll be his first personal foul, second team foul for the Grizzlies. Driving all the way to the basket, Gabe Adams. Three-point opportunity missed there, but a turnover for the Grizzlies. It's going to result in a bucket on the other end for Jackson Wheelan. And like that, the Panthers up 5. South Medford's defensive presence starting to show here in the first quarter, already now with 3 takeaways. Make that 4 takeaways now for the Panthers, who are holding on to a 7-2 lead. 4:24 to go here in the first quarter. The 3 attempt from Bowden Howell, no good. Rebound Grizzlies, but they turn it over. And then off the backboard for the slam. Devin Malcolm with the big finish for the Panthers. A 3 ball on the other end is good from Izzy Golden. Devin Malcolm getting this crowd into it here. Bowden Howell good for 3. The 3 is up and no good from Hawthorne Lapierre. Malcolm, no good from 3, follows it up with the offensive rebound, but will turn it out over under the basket. Substitutions incoming for the Panthers. Malcolm and Adams will take a break, and coming in is Drew Hall and Desmond Claiborne. LaPierre with that bucket there for the Grizzlies. The 3 is up and no good from Claiborne. Silas Wright coming in for Ashland, replacing Egan Shields. Cutting to the basket is Drew Hall. The bucket is good. Panthers holding on to a 7-point lead still. 1:20 to go here in the first. Rebound Wheelan. He's going to take it up the court. Cuts through the middle. And reverses back to the right hand for the bucket. Foul's going to be on Bowden Howell. That's his first team foul for the Panthers. Just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Lapierre goes up and is fouled on the shot attempt. Foul's going to be on number 34, Desmond Claiborne, his first second team foul for the Panthers. Malcolm back into the game for South Medford. He's leading all scorers in this game with 5 points. And both are good from Lapierre. Whelan going to bring the ball up. Gets the ball back on the far side. Finds Drew Hall cutting to the basket. Good ball movement there from the Panthers. And on the other end, last touch by the Grizzlies. They'll give it back to South Medford. Whelan thought he was going to make the easy pass, but his man made a cut towards the basket. He let go of it and throws it away. Ashland will take over. 3 opportunity is up. It's good off of the glass for Sebastian Stoicer. And at the end of the first quarter, the South Medford Panthers lead the Ashland Grizzlies 18-12. Leading scorer so far for the game, Devin Malcolm for the Panthers. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. The Ashland Grizzlies coming in to take on the South Medford Panthers. South leading 18-12, start of the second quarter just underway. Nobody new on the court for either team since the end of the first quarter. Barnes for 3 for the Grizzlies. Ashland fighting back into this one after being down by 8 in the first quarter. Now only a 3-point game. Fighting for the rebound is Jackson Whelan. but he will be called for the foul. His first foul, 13th foul for South Medford. So after being down by 8, the Grizzlies have a chance to tie the ball game up here. 1 minute into the second quarter. But Ashland throws it away. The 6th takeaway for the Panthers of the first half. The 3 ball is up and good from Drew Hall. And the Panthers back out to a 6-point lead. Devin Malcolm with the steal and the slam. Foul will be on the floor. Not sure who it's going to be on. It was Titus Bloodshaw and Drew Hall down fighting for the rebound. They're going to call the foul on Drew Hall. That's his first 4th team foul for the Panthers. Coming out of the game for South Medford is Gabe Adams. Coming in will be Bowden Howell. South Medford forcing another takeaway. Going the other way is Whelan. Kicks it out to a wide open Titus Bloodshaw, and it's good for 3. And like that, the South Medford Panthers are back out to an 11-point lead, the largest lead of the game for South Medford. Folks, Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout all of Southern Oregon. Folks, Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthernoregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. So coming out of the timeout, Ashland will have the ball. 5:55 to go here in the second quarter. And as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 26, Ashland 15. Foul's going to be on the floor. It'll be Jackson Whelan picking up. Drew Hall called on the foul for the Panthers. That'll be his second, 5th team foul. And the Panthers forcing another takeaway. That's their 8th of the half. Three from the corner, no good from Gabe Adams. And Ashland going the other way. Three from the corner is good for Sean Thompson. Whelan going all the way up and under with the reverse. It's good for Jackson Whelan. Off the glass, and it's good for Hawthorne LaPierre. LaPierre was looking for the foul going up on that one. There was some contact, but no call. The basket goes in anyways. Good dish from Bowden Howell, finding Devin Malcolm cutting to the basket. Malcolm now with 9 points on the evening. Step back jumper is good for Sebastian Stowesser. Driving to the basket is Gabe Adams, and he's fouled going up. He'll go to the line shooting 2.
Silas Wright called on the foul. Gabe Adams at the
Foul is
line,
on Silas
shooting 2.
Wright. That is his first foul, third team foul for the Grizzlies. The first of 2 is good for Gabe Adams.
Barnes and Stollis are back in for the Grizzlies.
The second one is good as well for Adams as he hits both free throws. The 3 is good from Stowesser. That was LaPierre on the last 3 for the Grizzlies. Going up, but getting fouled. On the other end is Devin Malcolm. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Egan Shields. That was his first fourth team foul for the Grizzlies. The first one is good for Malcolm.
Back in for the Panthers.
Malcolm misses the second. Toby Barnes finds LaPierre under the basket. Malcolm kicks it out, but no good from Bloodshaw. The three-pointer no good. Stowesser. The Panthers go the other way. And Bowden Powell able to find the basket. Drives to the rim and gets it to go. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. South Medford 35, Ashland 27. It'll be a foul on South Medford's Bolden Howell. That's his second, 6th team foul for the Panthers. It'll send Hawthorne Lapierre to the line, shooting 2.
Going back in for Ashland, Mike A.B. and the Panthers.
Lapierre goes 1 for 2 from the line. Rebound, Malcolm, and the Panthers going the other way. Wieland at the top of the key. The 3 ball up, no good. Rebound, South Medford. Good feed into the middle from Micah D, finding Desmond Claiborne for the easy bucket in the paint. And the Panthers forcing those turnovers. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Good move there from Devin Malcolm. Shot no good. Ashland pushing the ball ahead. And then Malcolm coming all the way down to the other end. Goes up. It appeared he got the block, but the referee blows the whistle, and the foul will go against Devin Malcolm. It'll send Shields to the line shooting 2. You don't argue with the referee, but that one looked pretty clean from where we're sitting here.
Bowden Howell back into the Panthers.
Shields hits the first of 2 for the Grizzlies. 10.2 seconds to go on the scoreboard. The second one from Shields is good as well. Whelan pushes the ball ahead. He's going to go all the way to the basket. It's up and it's good as the buzzer goes off, and South Medford will take a 9-point lead into the half over the visiting Ashland Grizzlies. You're listening to South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Halftime here from South Medford High School. The Panthers holding on to a 9-point lead over the visiting Ashland Grizzlies, 39-30 at the half. South Medford leading scorer Devin Malcolm goes into the break with 10 points. Behind him is Jackson Wheeland. He has 8. Following Wheeland for the Panthers, Moden Howell. Howell has 5. Gabe Adams chipping in 4 of his own. On the other side for the Ashland Grizzlies, well, it's pretty much been all Lapierre through the first half. He leads all scorers in this game with 12 points. And behind him is Sebastian Stowisser. He has 5. A couple players with 3. And Egan Shields rounds out with 4 points for the Grizzlies. 3:46 to go still here in the break. The Panthers with that 9-point lead led by Devin Malcolm. The Ashland Grizzlies only down by 9. It could be a lot worse for them At the break, South Medford forcing 10 takeaways in the first half. And Ashland still only trailing by 9 points. South Medford with that stifling defensive presence there in the first half. Couldn't capitalize on all of those takeaways, but capitalized on a few. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason they're holding on to this 9-point lead here in the first half. The Grizzlies are going to look to clean up the turnovers in the second half. And South Medford's going to look to pick it up on the offensive end just a little bit. Both teams running a little fast-paced here in the first game of the season. We saw South Medford slow it down just a little bit there in the second half. I expect them to pick up the pace just a little bit to open up the second half and try to build on that 9-point lead in the third quarter. And Ashland doing all they can to just stay in it and keep it close. They were down by 8 at one point in the first half, battled back to within 3. South Medford forced a turnover, came down and hit a big 3-point bucket, and the Grizzlies never really recovered after that. South Medford's biggest lead of the first half was 11 at one point. As we just mentioned, holding on to that 9-point lead. We're going to take another quick break, but we'll be right back with more South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net right after this.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. It's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird, Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners, including title sponsor Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor Siskiyou Cellular with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve all of your wireless needs. Second half of action set to get underway. The Panthers will open up with possession. Wieland will bring the ball up. Good move to the basket. The bucket's no good for Bowden Howell. The rebound, Grizzlies. Sean Thompson finds Hawthorne LaPierre for the bucket. The one thing the Grizzlies can do to try to win this game is going to be to work the ball to the inside. They have a definite height differential at the post position. And when they've got the ball to the middle. They've been able to score pretty easily. Hawthorne Napier coming in at 6'8". Egan Shields 6'10". The takeaway and bucket is good for Titus Bloodshaw. And the Panthers extend their lead to 11. Napier no good on that jump shot. Rebound Panthers. All the way to the basket on the reverse. It's good for Gabe Adams. The three is up. The bucket. The basket counts for Izzy Golden, but a foul on the floor is going to be called on Bowden Howell. Ashland will get the ball back. From the corner, the three is up. The three is good for Toby Barnes. 6-point swing there for the Grizzlies, and it's 45-38 in favor of the Panthers. All the way to the basket again is Gabe Adams. Adams just attacking the rim here in the third quarter. Working the ball to the inside is Ashland. Napier, nothing happening for him. Kicks it out. The jump shot, no good. Rebound, Malcolm. He's going to bring the ball up the court. Go all the way to the basket. He goes up, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line, shooting two. 5:13 to go here in the third quarter.
Egan Shields called on the foul. Devin Malcolm shooting two.
The foul on Egan Shields. That's his second. It is the first team foul of the half for the Grizzlies, as Devin Malcolm misses the first of two. Malcolm's second is up and good. Missing is Lapierre. Rebound, Malcolm. He's going to go end to end. Goes up. Basket no good. A lot of contact underneath, but letting him play it out. Drew Hall comes up with the ball and the basket for the Panthers. Timeout taken by James Whiteman and the South Medford Panthers. They hold on to a 12-point lead, 50-38, 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. Folks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how you can get the stripes on and get in the game. A bucket from Drew Hall coming out of the timeout. The Grizzlies will have possession, trailing by 12. They're going to call Drew Hall on the foul.
Stoicer back in line.
Sebastian Stoicer back in for the Grizzlies. The three ball, no good for Izzy Golden. South Medford going the other way, has his man open in the corner. It's Hall, no good for three. But Devin Malcolm comes up with the offensive rebound and the basket. Will come up with the rebound on the other end as well. Again, attacking the basket is Gabe Adams. He'll get the foul call on the floor. South Medford
Back in for the Grizzlies.
Still with possession. Coming out of the game for the Panthers, Devin Malcolm coming back in to replace him is Desmond Claiborne. The three ball, no good from Adams. LePierre goes up and is fouled. He will go to the line shooting two. The foul is going to go against Desmond Claiborne. That's his second. It'll be the third team foul for the Panthers. The first is good for LePierre. The second is no good, rebounded by Claiborne. The three, no good from Titus Bloodshaw. Three, no good from Silas Wright. And the Panthers go the other way. 52-39, 2:08 to go here in the third. Fighting to the basket is Bloodshaw. A lot of contact under the basket, but it's going both ways this evening, letting them play as much as they can. Battle for the rebound underneath, won by Claiborne. Gabe Adams fights to the basket for two. Adams doing a really good job here in the second half of working to the basket and getting those easy buckets, although they haven't been too easy for him. He's making them look as easy as they come. The Ashland Grizzlies going to take a timeout after that basket. By right, we'll take a quick break as well. We'll be right back with more South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Well, welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. The South Medford Panthers leading by 13. 1:04 to go here in the third quarter. Toby Barnes with the blocked shot from Jackson Whelan going to the basket. Last touch by the Grizzlies. South Medford will hold on to possession. Whelan works the ball back around to the top. They get it to Malcolm for three. It's off the front end of the rim. No good. Rebound, LePierre. He's going to go the other way. He goes up, but a good job on the defensive end by Drew Hall, not committing the foul and forcing the awkward shot from LePierre. LePierre, no good. Rebound, Hall. South Medford probably going to look to hold for the final shot of the third quarter here. 10 seconds to go. Whelan finds Gabe Adams for three. It's off the front end and no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter of action here from South Medford High School. The Panthers leading 54-41 after three. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back with more Panthers basketball right after this.
Your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. South Medford up by 13 over the visiting Ashland Grizzlies, 54-41, heading to the fourth quarter. Ashland starts the fourth quarter with the ball. Trailing by 13. And a traveling call on Lapierre underneath the basket. Another turnover for the Grizzlies. They've cleaned it up, though, definitely here in the second half. Only the third takeaway for the Panthers compared to 10 in the first two quarters for South Medford. A great cut to the basket by Jackson Wheeland. Devin Malcolm on the bounce pass finds Wheeland underneath. And it's now a 15-point ball game. Lapierre with the deep three, no good. Rebound, Egan Shields, and there'll be a foul on the play.
Desmond Claiborne called.
Claiborne called for the foul. That's his third, 14th foul for the Panthers. Three from the corner, no good for Stoicer. The three from Wheeland off the mark, rebounded by Shields. And Ashland will go the other way. The three is good for Toby Barnes. A good drive to the basket by Bowden Howell. Misses, gets his own rebound and misses again. Shields goes up and is fouled. The foul will be on Titus Bloodshaw. That'll be Bloodshaw's first foul of the game. 15th foul of the second half for the Panthers. Shields hits the first of two. An 11-point game here from South Medford High School. A bright note for both of these teams so far this evening. No one has seen the bonus. We've shot no 1-and-1. South Medford had 5 total team fouls in the first half. They've got 5 here in the second. 5:30 to go in this game. So this game has been played well defensively for both teams, not committing too many fouls on either side, as a foul is called there on Izzy Golden, and it'll send Bowden Howell to the line shooting 2.
Bowden Howell at the line shooting 2.
Howell hits both of his attempts from the free throw line and extends the lead to 13. Three from the corner, no good for Golden. Rebound is Devin Malcolm. Turnaround jump shot, no good for Howell, but it was rebounded by Wheeland. We're going to have a foul on the play. It's going to go against Jackson Wheeland. That'll be his second personal foul, sixth team foul for the Panthers. Oh, and a big dunk for Devin Malcolm. Malcolm grabbed that ball at the three-point line, made a cut to the middle, and went up strong. Devin Malcolm with a big throwdown for the Panthers. And Whiteman and South Medford will take a timeout, leading by 15, 60-45. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. South Medford looks pretty good here on opening night, the first game of the 2021-2022 season for the Panthers, and they are definitely finishing strong. Devin Malcolm, leads all South Medford scorers with 15 points. He's tied with Hawthorne LaPierre on the other side, who has 15 of his own. The three from the corner, no good for Izzy Golden. South Medford pushes the ball up the floor quick, and Howell gets the easy two. He has 9. Malcolm with the rebound for the Panthers. And a good left-handed jam for Hawthorne LaPierre.
Sean Thompson back in for the Grizzlies.
Coming back into the game for Ashland is Sean Thompson. And Ashland's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back with more South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. South Medford up by 15, 62-47, 2:59 to go here in the fourth. Good job by Malcolm not committing the foul there, going up early. Stays straight up and forces the awkward shot, comes down with the rebound. And a great move underneath by Gabe Adams. LePierre goes up and is fouled by Devin Malcolm. Malcolm picks up his second personal foul. That is the 7th team foul by the Panthers. LePierre hits the first of two. Gabe Adams and Titus Bloodshaw coming out of the game for the Panthers. Coming in is Dylan Espinoza. And Ashland will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back after a short break with more South Medford Panthers basketball right after this.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. The Grizzlies going to turn it over once again. From the corner, the three is no good for Gabe Adams. Or excuse me, that is Mike Adee. Off the glass for Izzy Golden. 23 seconds to go here in this ball game. Clock winding down on the Grizzlies. Bowden Howell to the basket. Three-point try, no good. That basket will not count for the Panthers, but it doesn't matter anyways, as the South Medford Panthers come out victorious to open the season over the Ashland Grizzlies. South Medford wins by a final score of 66-51. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to wrap things up right after this.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. The South Medford Panthers pick up their first win of the season on opening night over the Ashland Grizzlies, ending in a final score of 66-51. South comes out victorious by 15. The difference maker this evening, the defense on the South Medford end, coming up with 15 takeaways on the night. Ashland turning the ball over. South Medford capitalized on those 15 takeaways 8 times. 8 times they came up with a basket on the turnover. It equated to, well, between 16 and a few extra points. Didn't keep track of the 2s and 3s that were made, but a minimum of 16 points coming off the takeaways for the Panthers, and the difference in this one was 15. So good job by South Medford this evening on the defensive end, and offensively they looked good. They played a clean game of basketball on the offensive end, and not much more you could ask of from your team. James Whiteman doing a good job of getting his boys prepared to open the season as they come out victorious. The Ashland Grizzlies lose by 15. They got some things to work on heading into their next game against North Medford. I think they could give the Tornado a run for their money if they could clean up those turnovers. They've got a couple of really good players in Lapierre, Shields, and Stoicer, and those big boys underneath. I think they just got to see the ball a little bit more. Ashland putting up a lot of three-point tries this evening. They were doing a good job of scoring underneath when they got the ball to the bigs. The bigs doing a good job of being able to receive that basketball on the backside of the defender, and it makes for an easy basket, especially when you're 6'10" like Egan Shields or 6'8" like Hawthorne Lapierre. Get that ball down low and get those easy baskets. I'm sure it's something that Coach Osofsky will be working on with his team as they prepare for North Medford. They ain't going to get much time, though. They play them tomorrow night. They play North Medford tomorrow night at home. So Ashland looking to rebound from their first and first loss of the season on their first game of the season. South Medford's next game will be on the 4th. It'll be Friday, and it's against Glencoe here at home. The Panthers opening with 4 straight home games to start the season before they go to Clackamas on the 13th. So that'll do it for us here from South Medford High School. We would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director Alex Rochier for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. A special thanks to head coach Sam Osofsky for Ashland and head coach James Whiteman for the Panthers. Our next Table Rock Sports broadcast for the Panthers will be Friday against Glencoe. Again, that's Friday against Glencoe for South Medford. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard this evening, 66-51 in favor of the South Medford Panthers. I'm Joseph Brett alongside Scott Tyndall. Thanks for watching and good night from South Medford High School here in Medford, Oregon.